So I think recently I talked about Half-Life 3 when I probably shouldn't have, because all I saw was just like rumors and conjectures that I read off of like a gaming subreddit, which is literally just Reddit gaming, which is just really just where they I post memes and they just circle jerk each other. Like it's just for guys to have fun. And I saw like a post about an article about just like rumors about Half-Life 3, and it being like they're talking about a possible Summer Games Fest trailer or Summer Game Fest announcement, and then like a possible winter release, I guess, or a release for the holidays, you know. And I kind of talked about it, and I probably shouldn't have, because I didn't really have that much other information. I didn't even read the article, I just read the title. But I just recently read the article, and that's pretty much what it is. It's just I think some guy who leaks information like with certain games, I think usually Valve related stuff, and I guess you could call him a reliable leaker if the leaks have nothing to do with Half-Life 3, probably. Just like others, like Valve related products. Like I think he leaked stuff like relating to like some of their Dota announcements. I think I should probably read the article one last time. I'll look at it right now, give me a second. Okay, so yeah, it's about I guess a live streamer probably who releases I guess reliable leaks and rumors regarding Valve. Maybe. I'm not sure. It's in the past, basically. That's what it's referencing. And I wouldn't really consider it that much important when it comes to Half-Life 3. I think the best information to get anything related to Half-Life 3 is from the guys from Inside Gaming. They released a YouTube video explaining why they think that they had a source. They had a source from inside Valve at the time, talking about how they had a skeleton crew of 10 people working on the game, and the suits, like the guys in charge, didn't really care about Half-Life 3 in general being released. And they had really good information, and they had it very well documented, honestly. And I'll link the video too. And I think it's like the best thing to watch if you really are excited for Half-Life 3 and why it probably won't ever happen. You can think it will happen now, because I think at the time when the video released, it was back in, I think, 2015. Half-Life Alyx wasn't even released at the time yet, so I guess that might change things a little, but not too much, honestly. Because at the end of the video, they even talked about like maybe they might make like a Half-Life related title, but it won't be Half-Life 3, and who knows, it might be VR, which is what happened. So like maybe they'll work on Half-Life 3, but I don't think it will. They talk about what the reasoning for the CEOs or the corporal guys in charge, like the reasons they gave, or the reasons they had as to why not even to continue Half-Life 3 development. And it's mostly with the Steam store and how much money they're making off of the Steam store and their other live service properties like Dota 2 and I think Team Fortress 2. Like those stores, their online stores basically are generating them enough revenue to not even care about actually developing any more games. It's probably why we don't get any like actual new games from like the Valve crew. Like where's Portal 3? Are we gonna get a Portal 3? Where's Left 4 Dead 3? We're getting Left 4 Dead 3, obviously. Half-Life 3, who even cares? They don't care, obviously. They just care about making money. And I think they realized, they again, watch the video for Inside Gaming. They really go into it. They're one of the things their source told them is that Mass Effect 3's release, like the hate that the fans gave the crew, that the developers for Mass Effect 3 for the ending, like, was so great. They're like, oh wow, what if we release our game too and it's hated as much as that? So like they kind of shied away from possibly releasing Half-Life 3, mostly because like a little bit to do with that and like other like external factors, probably like like possible revenue generated from the game that might not even come true. And with Concord, even like with the recent release and failure of Concord, with like the giant overflated budget of $400 million, I think it's rumored to be 400 million. Who even knows if it's really 400 million? But I'm sure it's still like a giant amount. Like who knows? Maybe like Valve doesn't want to invest. Like I doubt they're going to invest 400 million into Half-Life 3, but they might invest like a decent amount of money into the game, and they just don't want it to like be a failure in investment. So who knows if that also plays into the fact of like development of Half-Life 3. But I don't think it's going to release. I didn't really want to make this video even too, because I don't really talk about Half-Life 3 stuff. I don't even talk about like that much video game news, and I don't really want to do that. I just like talking about rumors and and stuff that I've heard online, like mostly from Reddit. Reddit games is where I get all my information. It's pretty good. You get a lot of good news related stuff from Reddit games, a lot of like big industry news, small industry news, from big developing studios to small indie studios. It gives you like a good amount of information. Like right now I'm looking at stuff right on the page, and it's showing that Nintendo's going to sue Genki for showing off a mock-up of the Switch 2 at CES before their initial reveal. Now that's kind of you know, that's kind of a kind of big deal. Like, hey, Nintendo's suing people who have leaked and showed information about their console that they were working on, and they wanted to have all that information locked down until they actually announced it. And that's kind of how I try to approach things, where I'm like, let me see. I saw it on Reddit. I'm like, it must be true. It probably not, but still, with the Half-Life 3, it kind of did the same thing, where I saw something on Reddit and I was like, oh, is this like actual? I'm like, oh no, it's on Reddit Gaming. My bad. But I still wanted to talk about it because why not? Like, hey, another day, Half-Life 3, a rumor. Oh, what a shocker. These things happen. I don't expect it to be released. I know some people are really dying for it to be released, and it probably won't be. They might release like another like kind of VR kind of like side game project probably, but I wouldn't get my hopes up for Half-Life 3. It really is just a waste of your time. It really is, honestly. I hate to say that, but it is true. It's true. It's been like, I don't know. I think the Half-Life 2 released back in 2001 or something, 2004, and it's been like what, 20 years later. So honestly, don't waste your time on expecting this game to release, because the people in charge of Valve don't really care to release it for us anyway. So, you know, we're already giving them money and they don't care. So let's just move on with our lives in a more productive direction. Like, will Nintendo raise the price of games to $100 now? You know, because that seems to be the case, that Nintendo, if they're the ones that raised the price from games from $60 to $70 with Zelda, and now they're doing the same thing again with their Mario Kart game from $70 to $80. The only illogical thing is Nintendo's gonna keep raising the price, and everyone's gonna follow suit. So that's what really matters, I think, is with the price of games. And if Half-Life 3 does release, they'll probably charge you $100, even though it's been who knows how many years that people have been waiting for that game. So I'd say let's move on. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for disappointing people for not having any real information about it. But again, watch the video from Inside Gaming. They have much better a breakdown of the whole situation with Half-Life. All right, I'm gonna go. Later.